is a senior, and they led by Coach Tony Luters, and that's how they will start here. Northern Valley will look like this. Austin Cox is a junior. Audrey Bina, the freshman, has really made an impact here for Northern Valley early in the season. Braxton Cox, the junior, she'll be in the libero position. Shaylee Vesteca, the senior. Angel Joppa, the senior. Mary Baird, the junior. Ellie Tharman, the senior. And they're coached by head coach Lady Hanson. Northern Valley will start the serve here with Austin Cox as ace, and that is a perfect way to start a morning. Sometimes I know the girls left Almena. The bus left at 7 a.m. Austin was up before 6, and it's a tough way to start. But I tell you what, 2 straight aces there from Austin gets Northern Valley certainly in the right direction. Lady Bulldogs will need to be able to take this serve receive and be able to get a good pass here to start. Austin puts this one into the net, and quickly like that, it's just 2-1. Serve was up there by Luters. Northern Valley gets it back. Going high is Baird and Bina, but they were in the net, so evened up here as Luters goes back to serve again. The senior with the jump serve and the left-hander into the middle. Braxton handles it. It'll be Vesteca from the back row. Now the set is up, and a good spike handled once again, but we'll have in the net. Northern Valley is in the net, something that they have struggled with some this season. Hits them again here. Luters with another beautiful serve, and that'll be in for an ace. 4 straight points here by the Lady Bulldogs. Trinity's left-hander to the libero. Braxton, good spot. Austin with a nice set. It'll be a long strike for the freshman Audrey Bina. It'll be out of bounds. They got to get a single pass here to get a good spot because Osborne is rolling currently. The knuckleball, good pass there by Braxton. Back set over to Mary Baird is no good. A tip in there, good save. Braxton, they'll go over with Tharman. From Cole now up to the top, a tip attempt, and down is good for Poor. The sophomore reaches up and just tips it to her left and finds an open court. 6 straight for the Bulldogs. Set us up to Bina. She'll floor tack it, and it's off of Cole and out of the way. Sometimes it just takes some rhythm there, and they did find a way to finally break it. As 6 straight points there by the Bulldogs goes them to a 6-3 lead here at Northern Valley. Mary Baird will back to serve here. Mary, the junior, strikes it deep into the corner. Set is up and dug out of there by Northern Valley, and not handled well by the team. Had kind of a screw up as the first one went to the setter. Austin pulled it, and they were not able to get the ball back over. This serve by Dill is back, and a heck of a swing there by Audrey Bina. And that was the smackdown that Northern Valley has been able to experience some this year with the freshman Audrey Bina with a nice kill. Braxton back to serve now. Cole's pass goes into the back row. This attack was dug out, but at the net, there's a battle for it, and Angel Joppa, who just checked into the game across the front row, wins it. Angel is not a tall girl, but she's extremely athletic and jumps really well. Won the battle at the net. This set up for Kaiser, and it's going to be off the block from Bina and out of bounds. Point Bulldogs. Substitution in here for the Bulldogs. Out goes Poor. In for the serve now is number 12, Jordy Lewis, the senior. This set for Bina is blocked at the net, and now our save. A set there as nobody goes to get it. It's the same thing that happened a little bit ago. Northern Valley struggling with communication here early this morning. 9-5 Bulldogs. Lewis's serve is saved by Cox, but once again, that's going to go down as Northern Valley can't handle the first pass. Timeout, Coach Hansen will take it with her. Northern Valley down 10-5.
All Creatures Vet Clinic is located in Almena, Kansas, and they serve the fine folks of Phillips County and Norton County, and in and around the Almena and Northern Valley area, and of course Long Island as well, and even into southern Nebraska. All Creatures Vet Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and you can reach them by calling 785-669-2227. Small animal care, large animal care, it's all available at All Creatures Vet Clinic, supporting the Northern Valley Huskies athletically and academically. At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't
Quickly back from the timeout, and it doesn't seem to matter. The Bulldogs from Osborne are rolling. This time a kill from Kaiser. Lewis's serve into the back row off of Delaney's sides. The sophomore comes in. Stretching that lead to 12-5. Northern Valley took the first 2 points quickly, but has struggled since. This pass is up and set to Bina. She's going to pass it over with the two hands. Going to give a free opportunity for the Bulldogs. Northern Valley finally has to react to get this over and does not. Lewis's serve again here. Northern Valley has to free ball it over. Set by Luters is pushed into the deep and right at the net, and one big time by Kaiser over the freshman Bina at the net to score the point for the Bulldogs. Substitution in here, Tania Spear and Mary Baird out for a back row rotation, maybe just trying to break up this serve here a little bit. Spear gets a good pass there to Cox into the back row for Braxton Cox. Good save and comes right back into the action. They'll set for Sides, who has to play it deep into the corner. Luters sets over, and a good kill once again by Kaiser. The senior has been swinging from that left-hand position and just dominating so far in this one. The serve goes long and out of bounds for Jordy Lewis. Northern Valley gets it back. They'll let Audrey Bina serve in her rotation. Good serve there and an ace. Northern Valley has struck the ball well from the service line. 3 aces tonight so far with their 7 points. 15-7. I see the score clock is a little bit shaken. Try and get that in the next break. Stuffed at the net there by Joppa. Now we're going to have 4 hits. Joppa did not get her hands on it. Gives Bina the opportunity to go back and serve. The 6-foot freshman made a huge impact in Northern Valley's volleyball so far, and another ace there, her second in the last 2 service. If Northern Valley wanted to crawl back into this set, they're going to have to do it here. This one into the net. The second service error by Northern Valley here tonight. It's the morning. It's early in the morning for volleyball anyway. An ace serve here by the Bulldogs. This one was brought to us by, is that number 15? Cassie Kaiser, the sophomore. Gets it to Spear. At the net is Joppa, and she will turn and make a great play on the ball, getting the point for the Huskies. Substitutions now back for both squads. As Kaiser goes out into the back row, it's Hudson Wohlers back. As she'll play the back row, Northern Valley will make a couple substitutions. Vesteca comes back in to serve for Northern Valley. Side sits. Mary Baird comes to the front row as Spear will sit. Shaley's little jump serve is away and not handled by the Bulldogs clean enough to get it back across the net. Shaley, the senior, implementing the nice little jump serve this year and done quite well with it. She gets her hands on this kill, but it ends up deep into the stadium. As a play by my mom way back in the top corner. She had that ball trying to throw it in, and if you've seen Connie Cox throw a ball, better days behind her, I guess. This serve is long and out of bounds for Kaiser. Having a good morning, but this serve was out of bounds. Joppa's serve this time, and it's into the net. The third straight service error. Or not straight, but the third service error here by Northern Valley. The libero now back to serve in rotation here is Allison Cole. And Allison puts it into the net. Northern Valley back all the way around to their service with Austin Cox, just the way they started the game. Her service handled. Luter sets it up. Number 7 with the kill. That's Aiden Dill, the senior. And the left-hander with that wicked serve comes at him. Northern Valley has nothing to do but play it over in a free ball by Tharman, and she paints the back line and gets it back to Northern Valley. It's good to break that serve of Trinity Luter. She was very difficult to handle their first go around. Mary Baird back to serve now, but before that we're going to bring in a substitution back into the front row. It's Delaney Side sitting as Vesteca. Baird's serve back to Cole. Set and kill, up and down for Dill. Second straight swing that she's been able to paint to the floor. She has a service turn now. Braxton couldn't handle it as she was trying to decide whether that ball was going to go long or not, and it ends up at an ace for Dill. This ball is played into the back row here by Baird. Set to Bina in the middle and blocked in there. Nice block by Poor. Northern Valley gets it back now. The free ball over for Osborne. Cox sets sides on the wing, and her swing is long and out of bounds. Point Bulldogs. Timeout, Coach Hansen.
To ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
You appreciate it when people listen to you. You like it when they understand. We understand, and we think we have something you're going to like. My name is Brandy Archer. I'm part of the First National Bank and Trust family in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank in Beloit, member FDIC. You work hard around home.
Timeout's just a minute long, and in volleyball they normally take a little bit less. Aiden Dill back to serve yet again. This one's handled by an overhand pass by Baird. Sets up to Delaney's sides as she puts this one in the net. 24-14. Osborne's looking for one more to take set number one. Poole serve deep into the corner. Cox is set to the middle of Bina. Bina swings nice, but it's dug out by Poole. Her swing goes to the back row. Cox setting sides on the wing, and this one is also long. Point Bulldogs. They take the first set 25-19. Man, they were quick with the score clock erasing there. I'll get it up there. 25-14, I think, is what it was. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Around your family, at your job, and you deserve some perks. Benefits like shopping and travel discounts, protection on your cell phone, roadside assistance. Perks. Today, go to agbank.bank, take a look at the brand new Perk checking account and all the special benefits perfect for someone like you. Reduce risk, save money, get your own Perk checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics. Long Island Feed and Grain is a proud supporter of the Northern Valley Huskies year after year. At Long Island Feed and Grain, they are there to help you with your grain storage and marketing of your grain this year. That's Long Island Feed and Grain of Long Island, Kansas.
Long Island Ready Mix has what you're looking for in your concrete needs. With fast delivery with a consistent product, Long Island Ready Mix can turn your concrete dreams into a reality with high-quality cement.
Mittens of Oakley is located right off I-70 and Highway 40 in Oakley, Kansas, and they've been serving folks for decades. That's right, folks. They provide, of course, bulk fuel and oil delivery in 3 different states, Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, you name it, they'll go there to take care of you. Plus, folks, they have a great convenience store. When you pull off the interstate, you can find about anything you want in the convenience store. If you're hungry, you can eat at the IHOP or run over to Sonic or maybe even Subway. It's all available at Mittens in Oakley, right off I-70 and Highway 40.
Back with you with OpenSpacesSports.com. Clint Cox here on your broadcast. Trinity Looters starts with an ace as Northern Valley fell in that first set to Osborne, 25-14. And the tone was set for the Bulldogs early with this left-handed swing off the 2 aces now in a row for Looters as well. She's got a wicked little jump serve that spins differently coming off that left-hand swing that Northern Valley struggled with in the first match and now struggling again in the second. Vesteka gets this one up. Now to Braxton. They're going to have to play the free ball over and play some defense. Coles, nice pass here to Looters. The set is up, and the swing is out of bounds long, this time for Dill. Substitution in. They're going to bring in number 15, Cassie Kaiser, across the front row. Number 2, Wohlers to sit. Austin Cox to serve here first for the Huskies. Tough play. Cole can't bring it all the way back. Cox jumping up and down, trying to get that team fired up here a little bit early this morning to knot this one here at 2. Austin, the junior, swings back. Allison Cole set. Looters up. Dill saved by Cox is dug out of there. Braxton with a set. Will play it over by Tharman. Set to Dill. That one's blocked by Bina, up by Cox. Third one over here by Tharman with a 2-hand pass. Free ball back. Northern Valley needs to capitalize here. Back set to Bina. She'll tip into the far corner. It's easily handled by the Bulldogs. Up by Dill. Smacked down by Bina. Bina had that block all over it, but apparently she didn't reach over the net quite enough, and it came falling at her feet. Kill. Bulldogs put it in the books for Dill. She's back to serve here. Vesteka's pass to Cox. Cox will set Bina once again. Her fire back into the back row for Cole. Perfect pass for her. 15 Lewis with the swing here. Cox sets Baird. Baird gets blocked at the net by Lewis. Now Cox aims for the back corner and finds it. Nobody was open in the ready. Cox just took it over. I think she might have got away. She had jumped when she two-hand passed that one deep into the corner. Might have been a back row attack, but we're not going to say that loud enough for the referee to hear it. 3-3 in the second set. Baird fires into the corner. Luters puts him over. Cox has to play it over on the second row. Number 20 swings, but it's going to be 4 because 20 there for the Bulldogs is poor. She didn't get it over the net. Northern Valley leads 4-3 as Baird's serve here is up and through. They'll play it to Cole. Now to Luters. And Poole with a good swing and down, but in the net is Northern Valley once again. I think they got Ellie Tharman on that one. Replay on the serve here. Beautiful swing and ace by Addison Poore. I did not have her down as serving in the first game, so this second set she's getting to serve. She gets an ace on the first one, second one she puts into the net. Substitution, she will go out, and Jordy Lewis to come back in, number 12. Northern Valley back to serve with the libero, Braxton Cox. Joppa at the net will swing and spike it down. She found the ground with that one. She kind of just hung in the air in Angel Joppa's style, waiting for that ball to get to her, and she put a good swing on it. Kaiser with the set, Poole with the swing, but about 50% of it. They get a good set here for Bina, and she gets a monster swing. The Bulldogs dig it out and play it back over free ball style. Austin will set Bina again. She's going to swing, and this one's going to be long. She just got a little bit too far underneath that one and put it long. Point Bulldogs. Kaiser to serve this one. Northern Valley couldn't get it across. It'll be point there. This is Cassie. Cassie's got a little jump serve in her. Beautiful ace serve there for her again. And the Bulldogs have rattled off 3 in a row quickly. Northern Valley led 6-5, now trailing 8-6. She'll try the other corner this time, gets it to sides. Northern Valley has to play the free ball over. See if the Bulldogs can capitalize. Swing by the left-hander is blocked at the net by Joppa. I missaw it. It must have went off of Joppa and fell on Northern Valley's side of the net. I thought she'd gotten up high enough to get that. Cox will set Bina. Dug out. And Luters with the set there, and that one is blocked this time. Finally, Northern Valley gets one to fall down in the court off that block. They've had some struggles. Some of their blocks have gone out of bounds. Some of them have followed them back onto their side of the court. Finally, they get one to work. Bina back to serve. Barely scrapes the net. Northern Valley gets it back. They'll put it to Joppa in the middle. No challenge there. She'll shoot left corner. And that ball falls on this side of the net. Don't know how that missed the pylon. Northern Valley crowd gives them a little bit of trouble. Had to go over the pylon, but wasn't called. Point Bulldogs, 10-7. They'll get Joppa with a little drop here in the middle, and she'll put that one down. Masteka coming in here to serve for sides. Sides will sit. Masteka will serve. Masteka, nice serve, short. Good play there by Braxton Cox to save it. They'll get the set up to number 13, the left-hander Looters, but she is smothered at the net by Baird and Joppa. And Vestecca puts it into the net again for another service error for Northern Valley. 11-9, the Bulldogs over the Huskies. Allison Cole back to serve for the Bulldogs. Two-hand pass to the setter from Braxton. They'll set Baird, and Baird hits it into the net. Point Bulldogs. Cole's play. Now Bina with the set to Baird. Cole plays it back to the setter, Wohlers. Bina sets again, but this one's over and luckily saved there by Vestecca. They'll go back row attack with Braxton. The tip and a beautiful position. I don't know how Northern Valley does not get that one back over. Good tip by Looters finding an empty spot. Vestecca goes out, and number 15, Stephanie Whitney, coming in to play the back row for her, the senior. Ace serve for Cole. She put it over Baird's head and painted the line. She tries a short one to Joppa this time. Tough play there as Baird tried to go with the left hand, and the struggle is happening right now for Northern Valley. They've lost a little bit of confidence and not playing real well. Good pass there by Braxton. Set, Audrey, spike, Baird. Set for Poole, and bang, but it's going to be out. That was Aiden Dill with that swing. Osborne quickly went from defense to offense on that one, but Dill did not find the line. Joppa. First set was in the net, or first serve was in the net, second one was in the net as well. Her frustration on her face says what Northern Valley is feeling at the moment. Libero Braxton back in, and now they got to deal with Looters. Trinity, another ace serve. Don't know how many she's got in this game, but I believe she's got 3 in this set. Cox will have to play it over with the 2 hands. Cox digs it out. Braxton will set Mary. Her swing is going to go off a block and down. Went off the block of Poor. Northern Valley will serve with Cox. Austin serving over. Cole handles it, but not well. Tharman puts it back over the net as Cole's pass was just a little long. Cox set up in the middle of the court. Swings deep, and it's going to be a tough play. But Osborne will play it over in the free ball style. Good pass. Bina sets Baird. Baird into the deep corner. Pulled out of there by Cole. And smothered at the net with a big block there with Audrey Bina. Northern Valley's crawling their way back into this one, just down 4. Wonderful swing there by Poor as she climbed the ladder to reach that one. The sophomore Addison gets the kill. Friendly roll for Aiden Dill as her serve goes off the top of the net and falls about a foot past it for the ace. 19-13. Deep and out of play for Dill on this one. The luck was not with her, so she goes 1 for 2, ace and then a service error. Back row attack this time for Looters. Cox sets Bina across. Tip ball and down for the kill. Audrey Bina gets the kill. Gonna leave Vesteca in the front row right here. Sides has been coming in for her. Vesteca's gonna stay here on this rotation. Baird serves a good one. Huge swing there by Lady Bulldogs. Kaiser gonna have to be played back over in free ball style. Now they'll go up in the middle and a block by Tharman and Bina. Northern Valley gets a free ball here. See what they can do with it. They'll go back row to Baird. Handled quite well by the Bulldogs. Long volley here. Northern Valley has to play the free ball. That swing is saved by Vesteca, but couldn't get to it was her teammates. It'll go in the book for Callie Kaiser as a kill. 20-15, the Bulldogs lead. I haven't mentioned him much, but Cassie Kaiser doing a good job on the setting here tonight for the Bulldogs. Been missing her name, but she's been putting her teammates in a perfect position to score with the swing. This ball was misplayed by Tharman off the serve. It'll be an ace for Cassie. No, excuse me, that's 12. That's Jordy Lewis. Cox to back set to Bina. Bina with a tip and somehow gets back for the Bulldogs. Northern Valley will set this time to Sides. Sides has it blocked at the net. Bulldogs played it even though it was out. Baird with a long reach and a good pass. Sets for Bina at the net. Great save by Lewis to keep it live. Cox will push it into the deep corner this time. Lewis has to track it back. Will be played with a free ball. Northern Valley's got to capitalize here. Back set to Bina, and she plays it out. Cox set Bina a little bit of range she had to go after it. She felt like she needed to tip it and just played it beyond the out-of-bounds line. Jordy Lewis's serve here. The swing by Sides is blocked at the net, but playing back up in is the Bulldogs. Northern Valley handles this one. Sides with the deep play. Should have let it go with Dill, but somehow gets it away. Sides at the net. Set by Cox. Sides again. Saved again by Lewis. Nice cross-court swing there by Kaiser. Tharman at the net is blocked and pulled up. And it falls to Northern Valley. Just a long volley back and forth as that's number 6. Elens couldn't keep it over. And it'll be point Northern Valley. Braxton Cox to serve. Deep into the back row. Nice pass. And Lenz, we're going to try and serve it this time, and it will be blocked and down. I believe that's another block for Audrey Bina. 22-17. That 17's kind of difficult to read there for you. Northern Valley needs to get this set or this game is going to be over. Joppa at the net is out-dueled, but she'll get the set, and she'll swing and get her own kill. When Joppa's got put at the net in a good position, she's been able to capitalize with points. Ball goes deep into the bleachers. Coach Luters had to rip it out of there, and he'll call a timeout right here. 22-18, his Lady Bulldogs lead over the Lady Huskies.
New Age Industrial is located in the heartland of America, in Norton, Kansas. With their single location, they are able to assure continuous product quality as well as maintain a consistent, high level of customer service. Their rural location gives them access to a workforce with a very strong work ethic and a true understanding of what the word quality means. Supporting today's broadcast is New Age Industrial. Stephen Cox Associates and Upland Pork of Long Island, Kansas wish the Northern Valley Huskies good luck this year. Stephen Cox Association and its employees value good sportsmanship and are committed to the academic and athletic success of the students at Northern Valley High School. That's Stephen Cox Associates and Upland Pork.
Northern Valley is really going to have to scrape things together and play clean volleyball here if they want to get back into it. Down 22-18, their serve right here with Braxton. Good pass by the Bulldogs. And out is the call. Northern Valley catches a break as that spot was open and Kaiser was trying to find it, just put it out. Play at the net. Sides will play it back to the Bulldogs. They'll set Elins in the middle. Dug out of there by Cox. They'll set sides on a layup type swing there. And another swing that goes long for Callie Kaiser. Northern Valley right here with Braxton making a roll here, just down 2. They can fight back to this. It answers the question, are you mentally tough or not, as this one's going to not be able to be brought back. We're within 1 point now. The libero, Allison Cole, comes back in. Dill will sit. Braxton's short serve here, and a good one, and an ace. And we are knotted at 22. Timeout, Bulldogs. Northern Valley's got that big letter M momentum.
All-American Glass is there to serve their customers wherever they are. At All-American Glass, they feature NGA-certified master technicians to handle your insurance claims or emergency repairs. All-American Glass will repair first and replace when necessary. Call All-American Glass in Long Island, Kansas at 785-854-7625 or toll free at 866-312-2257.
With first-year coach Lacey Hansen on the sidelines for the Lady Huskies here tonight. She's trying to get them to be mentally tough, and nothing tougher than down 4 with your backs against the wall. And another ace serve from Braxton. Northern Valley takes a 23-22 lead. We said that they were going to need to play clean when it was 22-18 and Northern Valley was down, and they have done so. Bad pass is controlled there by Northern Valley. They'll set it to Joppa in the middle. Her tip is stuffed, but it could not be controlled by the Lady Bulldogs. Northern Valley now a point set, 24-22. Substitution in. Number 2 is Wohlers. To the bench is number 15, Kaiser. Braxton serve for the game. At the net, stuffed by Joppa. She'll play it again. And a lift. Northern Valley got the set. Struggle bus. They put up 7 points in a row to come back and win this one. They were down 18-22, 7 consecutive points with Braxton Cox at the serve, and they somehow sneak a victory in the second set. We'll be back with your third and decisive set right after these messages.
All Creatures Vet Clinic is located in Almena, Kansas, and they serve the fine folks of Phillips County and Norton County, and in and around the Almena and Northern Valley area, and of course Long Island as well, and even into southern Nebraska. All Creatures Vet Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and you can reach them by calling 785-669-2227. Small animal care, large animal care, it's all available at All Creatures Vet Clinic, supporting the Northern Valley Huskies athletically and academically. At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the Northern Valley Huskies. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com. At New
You appreciate it when people listen to you. You like it when they understand. We understand, and we think we have something you're going to like. My name is Brandy Archer. I'm part of the First National Bank and Trust family in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank and Beloit, member FDIC. You work hard around home, around your family, at your job, and you deserve some perks. Benefits like shopping and travel discounts, protection on your cell phone, roadside assistance. Perks. Today, go to agbank.bank, take a look at the brand new Perk checking account and all the special benefits perfect for someone like you. Reduce risk, save money, get your own Perk checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
So what an amazing closing for Northern Valley to scrape their way back into this game, winning in 7 consecutive points to take that second match 25-22. They'll start here with Austin Cox on the serve. The set and the tip could not be controlled by Cox, and it'll be a point. Addison Poore went high above everyone else and tipped it down to her right. There wasn't a lot of room, but she found it. The left-hander swing here is Luters. Set by Cox to Bina on the left wing. Off of Cole and out of bounds. Point Huskies tied at 1. A little bit of confidence. We've seen it here from Northern Valley. If you've watched them throughout the year, those games against Thunder Ridge and Plainville early on, the confidence was sky high, and they looked like a team that was on a mission. Maybe that this little turnaround will be the catalyst to get that confidence back. Cole will have to play it from deep in the corner, saved by Tharman. Cox's play, and weird set of events, but they got it back over. Cox will play it to Bina. Bina decides in the corner. Cole trying to get the set up, and they do. The left-hander Luters swing from the back, and it's down as she paints the back line. Dill now to serve for the Bulldogs. Pass to Cox, up to Sides on the side. Her skill is good in the left-hand corner. Cole couldn't quite get to it to get 2 hands on it. She got 1, but she couldn't control it. Joppa in, Tharman out. Braxton to serve. All knotted at 2s. Big swing, but it's smacked at the net there by Bina. Huge swing there by Kaiser, but the freshman Bina said no thank you and sends it right back to sender. That ball is swung and out for the Bulldogs. That time, Poore. Northern Valley leads 4-2. Braxton to serve again to Cole. Set here by Kaiser and smothered at the net again. Audrey Bina is a wall right now. Give her some bricks, give her some mortar. She is setting up a block party. Braxton serve. Now they'll play it over freestyle on the second one. Cox's tip is controlled by them. Audrey to set. She'll go into the middle of the Joppa. It's blocked at the net and sent back over. We'll see it again. Joppa set again. Her tip is down and good. She took a little bit off of that one, went with the changeup, did Joppa at the center, and got the ball to fall. 6-2 Northern Valley. They'll set a back row here for Luters. Controlled with a 2-hand pass to Baird. Braxton will play it over. Wow, she was playing deep into the corner. Cole had to play it. Second back row attack here by Dill and played out. Northern Valley has now taken 14 the last 16 points. Cox is out of bounds with this serve just to the left. Was Braxton with that service error. What I don't know as if we're playing to 15 or 25, so don't ask. I don't have a chat box, so you can't ask me anyway. Sometimes in these tournaments, they only play to 15. I don't know. I would assume 25. Big swing by Bina, but it's just long. Back to within 3 is the Bulldogs. Serve here by Lewis is into the net. Service air. Not what Coach Luters wanted to see. As Northern Valley currently doubling them up. 8-4. Bina's serve. Great serve. They have to tip it over at the net. Cox will set Joppa at the center. Good dug by Dill. Beautiful cut serve across court and down. Point Bulldogs. Kaylee Kaiser, the senior, does not want to lose this set. Rotation brings around Cassie Kaiser to serve. Baird plays it with 2 hands, now sides. Cox will tip and finds the ground. She took a lot off of it and just kind of tipped it over, but it's all about placement. Subs on both sides going to come in. 15 Kaiser down. Number 2 Wohlers back in. Sides out, Vesteka in for the serve. 9-5 Huskies lead in the third. Good serve by Vesteka. Well played, tried to have been played over by the left-hander Trinity Luters, but into the net. It hit the top of the net and came right back at her. 10-5 Huskies. Vesteka now to Luters. She'll set. Baird with the set will now go on a tip by Joppa. Elez with the swing and down for the senior. Playing in the middle, hasn't had too many opportunities, but collects the kill on this one. Cox with the tip, but she does not get it over the net. Gave him a freebie there. Bulldogs now just trail by 3. Good pass by Braxton will be played it over by Austin. Luters. Oh, and it's in. The left-hander found the back end of it. She painted the line. 8 points for them. Kaiser serve. We'll just have to free ball it over here for Northern Valley. They'll set Luters here in the left-hand swing. She'll go cross court through Bina and down. We got a 1-point game. Northern Valley still leads. Stephanie Whitney will check into the back row. Vesteka to sit. Don't touch. Braxton has a tough time controlling that one, but Whitney will save it back for Bina. Plays it over free ball style. Here's a set by Wohlers, but it's too long and Baird swings at it. Luters again cross court and finds the ground. We are all knotted at 10. The left-hander has played well. She hasn't shot line yet every time she's been going cross court, but it's worked for her. Kaiser serve. Deep in the corner for Whitney. They'll set Baird. Baird's going to have to play it over with a 2-hand pass. Dill with this swing, and she's going to hit the pylon, and it'll be out of bounds. Northern Valley 11. Bulldogs 10. Joppa to bay back and serve. She struggled this morning with it. This one is also into the net. Ties us back at 11. I think that's Joppa's third service error here today. Allison Cole to serve for the Bulldogs. Short serve dug out by Baird. Northern Valley plays it over free ball style. They'll get Luters here with a left-hand swing. It's blocked by Baird, but it squeezes through as the power of the left-hander now takes the lead, 12-11 for the Bulldogs. Vesteka back in, Whitney to sit. Allison Cole serve. They'll let Cox swing this one and down. Big swing by Austin. First time for her to let one rip, and she makes it capitalize. We're all knotted at 12s, and the service is all the way back around to Austin in the number 1 spot, knotted at 12s. Tharman at the net. Can't capitalize down on that misplay. Vesteca. Cox. Back set to Bina. Big swing and down! Timeout, Bulldogs. Northern Valley leads 13-12.
When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics. Long Island Feed and Grain is a proud supporter of the Northern Valley Huskies year after year. At Long Island Feed and Grain, they are there to help you with your grain storage and marketing of your grain this year. That's Long Island Feed and Grain of Long Island, Kansas.
Long Island Ready Mix has what you're looking for in your concrete needs. With fast delivery with a consistent product, Long Island Ready Mix can turn your concrete dreams into a reality with high quality cement.
Back in Waukene, Kansas, we've got a tight one. 13-12, Northern Valley currently in the lead. Passed over there by Dill. They'll set Baird. This time it's blocked at the net and down. Point Huskies. Baird hit it through the block of Dill and down. Austin Cox to serve here. Deep into the corner. She goes right through Allison Cole. Somehow they get it tracked down and back across the net. Free ball style. Northern Valley needs to make them pay. They go to Bina. She tips it over, but right to the player. Dill going along and deep, and Tharman was in the net. Giving the point away for the Huskies. (14-13), Northern Valley leads. Trinity with her serve, the one that they don't want to see serve. Northern Valley has to play it with a free ball style to Cole. To Luters, goes into the middle, and it's blocked, but right through Tharman. She got her hands on it, but not enough hands on it, and it gets through and down, all knotted at 14s. Trinity Luters. Cox will play it into the corner. Beautiful spot on there by Austin. She takes the second pass and puts it deep in the corner for the point. Northern Valley gets it back. Vesteca to sit. Sides to come in for her to play the left hand. Baird will serve. Northern Valley leads 15-14. Into the corner. Wohler set to nobody in particular. Will play free ball back. Sides. Dug out of there by Cole. Now they'll let Dill swing. Up and over the top she goes. She goes off of Bina's hand and out of bounds. Point Bulldogs, all knotted at 15. Dill to serve. Aiden Dill, the senior, will play it to Braxton. Good pass there to Austin. Austin kind of a bad set and has to go around the pole. That one's all on Austin. She put Sides in a bad spot. Cost Northern Valley a point. Dill serve. Bulldogs leading by one, and it's out of play. Braxton looked like one of those right fielders where somebody hits a home run. She just kind of stood and watched that go over her head and out of bounds. Tied at 16. So, and a service error there by Braxton as she was trying to go short. Gives the lead back to the Bulldogs. Out is Poor. In for the service here is Jordy Lewis. Her serve is deep and out of play as well. So tight nerves for both teams here is 3 consecutive service errors. We'll see what Bina can do with her opportunity. Nice hard serve there. Going to have to be played free ball style over by Kaiser. Set to Joppa and or Cox. I don't know who is going to take it. They ran into each other. Swing, kill, down, point, Kaiser. Point, Bulldogs. 18-17, they lead. Tania Spear in, Mary Baird out. Cassie Kaiser back to serve. Her jump serve right at Braxton. She'll play it to Audrey. They'll let Austin swing, and she does. They retreat back, and good serve. Austin's going to have to track it down into the bench to save it. They're going to have to play defense as they're going to set Looters here. Off the tip on the block. Austin dives. Somehow she controls it and back into play. Northern Valley is all over the court trying to stay alive. This one's blocked at the net by Joppa. Size to play it deep and in! On the line. What a play there by Northern Valley. Somehow they keep it. I must have got excited. I kicked the clock. We're all knotted at 18s. Vestecca will serve here. Couple subs in for Northern Valley. Baird back in. Spear to sit. All knotted at 18. Vestecca, nice hard serve, controlled. Cox somehow gets a hand on it, but cannot be controlled by the Bulldogs. Point Huskies. Austin played it over. She was just trying to get hands on that ball, and the ball went across the net. Vestecca's jump serve is a good one, and an ace! Northern Valley with 3 straight points takes the 2018 lead, and timeout by Coach Looters. And he wants to speak to his Lady Bulldogs. We got a good one.
Mittens of Oakley is located right off I-70 and Highway 40 in Oakley, Kansas, and they've been serving folks for decades. That's right, folks. They provide, of course, bulk fuel and oil delivery in 3 different states, Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, you name it, they'll go there to take care of you. Plus, folks, they have a great convenience store. When you pull off the interstate, you can find about anything you want in the convenience store. If you're hungry, you can eat at the IHOP or run over to Sonic or maybe even Subway. It's all available at Mittens in Oakley, right off I-70 and Highway 40.
It's been a tight contest, all except for that first match where maybe Osborne catch Northern Valley sleeping. They won 25-14, but then Northern Valley fired back with 7 points late to win the second match, and they lead here by 2. And an ace serve there by Vestecca again. Second straight ace for Shaley. Northern Valley now 21-18. They do not want to come off the gas pedal. Vestecca, little jump serve off the net, and her 3rd consecutive ace. The senior getting it done from the service line. 22-18, Northern Valley. She'll go the other way. She'll win it, Dill. Dill handled it. Northern Valley kind of here helter-skelter to get it back, but they do. Osborne's got to make them pay. They go to Looters. Good save, diving save there by Vestecca. Northern Valley will tip over. And up to Joppa and down! Joppa just had to play it over with 2 hands because Northern Valley didn't get a good play on it. She went to Dill. Dill had to dive at it. The ball went right back to Joppa. Joppa made them pay. 23-18, Northern Valley. Vestecca serve right at Cole. Dill. Now they'll play it back with Poole. They'll set. Austin's going to have to just bump it over. Smothered at the net with Joppa again. The left-handed Looters to play it. She'll go again with a swing. Cross court. Bina to save. Nobody wanting to make a mistake here. They're just trying to play clean volleyball. And out again with this swing from the Bulldogs. Northern Valley 24-18 as the Northern Valley faithful start to clap. One more to finish this one off. They get an easy one. Who will they go to? They'll go to Cox in the corner. Her swing is up and collected by the Bulldogs. They'll have to send over free ball style. Once again, they'll go to Baird for the game winner, and down. Northern Valley does it. They put on the mental strongitude, which is not a word, but I'm going to use it, to pull back from big time down in that second set and then put the gas pedal down here in the third. They come away with the victory, winning this one after they lost the first one 25-14. They won 25-22 and 25-18 to take the game. They will move on here in pool play. We'll be back after these messages with Open Spaces Sports. We're here all day long. And let me tell you what, it's all day, isn't it, Mike Patterson?
Oh, yeah, it'll be all day.
He'll be back with me as we'll have the Northern Valley Oakley call after this, right?
Correct. It will be about an hour from now.
We're going to be about an hour. The old pro, he's old hat at this. They call him Brett Musburger for a reason around here, right? We're going to have a game in between. Then we'll be back with Northern Valley versus Oakley. Mike is the voice of the Plainsmen, and I'm the voice of the Huskies. So it'll be a fun one to see who gets to talk and who gets to be talked over. So, Northern Valley, congratulations. We'll be back in about an hour. Thanks for joining us here at OpenSpacesSports.com.